Hey guys, Metalbreakdown here. So I'm here tonight for the last video for best album of the month this year, because yeah, we're in December, so yeah, it makes a lot of sense. But don't worry, this was kind of a test this year because the January one was my first video like that ever. So yeah, I like doing it. The video were not that popular, but I enjoy myself while making these kinds of video, and when they will be back in 2018, it will be completely different. I have a fucking great idea for that. Can't wait to share it with you. You'll see that when I'll do the January 2018 Best Album of the Month video. But for now, we still have 3 contestants for 2017 for the month of December. At first I was like, oh, December, there's not a lot of album, it will be hard to pick 3 contestants, but after all, it was really not that hard. So the first contestant is Kingdom Disdain by Morbid Angel, a death metal album. Second contestant is Global Slaughter by A Night in Texas, which is a deathcore album. And our third and final contestant for December 2017 is Asking Alexandria by Asking Alexandria, which is kind of a metal album, pop album. I don't fucking know how to classify that album in terms of genre, but which one of these 3 will be album of the month for December 2017? We'll find out in that fucking video. So, for the first contestant, Kingdom Disdain by Morbid Angel, I was really surprised because I was new to the band, never heard them before listening to that album, so I did not know what to expect, and I have to admit that it's a fucking great death metal album. Probably my favorite death metal album of this year. Red Before Black by Cannibal Corpse was a really strong one. I thought it would be the best death metal album of the year, but this one, oh fucking damn! I'm out of words, and you can see that, or there's 2 options. I'm out of words, or my English is shit and I did not know which word to say. Probably a bit of both options. I fucking suck. Oh god. But yeah, it was so fucking good. Each track on this album is fantastic. There's not a bad moment. If you're a fan of death metal, I would suggest that album to you any fucking day, and I already can't wait to listen to it again. What a fucking strong album. The second contestant, Global Slaughter by A Night in Texas. I was not as new to this band as I was for Morbid Angel, but it's a great album. It's just a fun album, I would say. I was really hyped after hearing the 2 first singles, I think, and this album lived up to my expectation because it's really great, really fun. If you love deathcore, this album is definitely for you. The band is not really well known as for now, so I hope that with this album they will gain a lot of recognition in the deathcore world because they're great. I've done a few reactions about them on my channel. I'll try to put at least one of them at the end of this video, that way you'll be able to watch it. It's great stuff, you need to check them out. So yeah, this album is also pretty cool. And for the third and last contestants, I went with Asking Alexandria self-titled, and if I would have to describe this album in only one word, I would say,
we said meh. M-E-H. Meh.
Yeah, kind of funny, but not very much at the same time, because when the best word to describe your album is meh, there's something wrong. And the reason why I'm saying that, I did not make an album review for that one because it was in the middle of my final exam period, so I was like, oh, I'll skip that one. But I've listened to it a few times. There's some great moments like Alone in the Room, Into the Fire, Where Did It Go, Heave, and maybe Room 138. Maybe Rise Up too. Some good moments in that track, but some other track, oh my fucking god. Like Vultures. And the worst one is Empire. Listen to that fucking track.
Quick witty, and every day I gotta switch lanes. Fuck race, no pigment. I got thick skin, making big waves. Positive, being positive is my legacy. Pray for me and make way for me, cause I'm on the way to go change the earth that I just made. My life is what I...
Is this fucking metal? Some people will say to me, oh, you're just a closed mind, you don't accept change, blah 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 blah. It's not that. When Bring Me the Horizon made the album, That's the Spirit, I was a bit, like, not really into it at first, but I gave it a few listens, and now I really dig this album. But Empire, this is just way too much and big step into the mainstream area. There's not even one metal element in that track, and it's like, oh, fucking cringy. Way too mainstream for me, or for any metal fan. If you were a fan of Asking Alexandria, no way you're gonna love that track. It's impossible. So, sometimes you say, oh, a band sell out like Metallica did with the Black Album, but this is a whole new other level. I will stop talking about that right now before saying bullshit and getting people angry, but big deception for that album. So of course it's not the album of the month, and with everything I just said, you probably know already which one is my album of the month for December 2017. And yeah, my favorite album this month was Kingdom's Disdain by Morbid Angel, even though Global Slaughter was really great, but Kingdom's Disdain is just right here. Fucking great album. I did my top 20 of the best albums of the year before that album was released, so it's not in my list, but maybe I'll put it in the 2018 top 20 list. I should consider December. Would be a great idea. It will be in there for sure. It was fucking great. Like I said earlier, you need to listen to that fucking album. So there you go. We did the complete year together. I hope you had fun. Just tell me what you think of these kinds of video. Like I said, in 2018, the series will continue, but it will be kind of different, and I'm sure that you will love it even more. So just tell me if you loved it. If you didn't, tell me why. That way, I'll be able to improve myself. So yeah, I'll leave you with all the albums that were album of the month, and you can tell me yours if you want. That would be really cool to discuss about this subject with you in the comment section. So thanks for watching, guys. If you're new to this channel, make sure to subscribe if you love what I do here, and I'll see you all next year if you are only watching that series. But if you know me, you're probably also a fan of my reactions. So see you all real soon.